All right, cool, cool, cool. Donovan, nice to meet you. So my name is Julian. I work with, Mario in the WCPB and others as well. And I just wanted to interview today. So to start off, can we just get to know a little bit about you and who you are?
Hi, my name is Donovan Cox. I'm a baseball coach here in Grand Bahama, Bahamas. I've coached the national team for the Bahamas a few times as a pitching coach.
Okay.
I'm still actively coaching youth
Hmm.
baseball. I'm a big part of national team for the youth program here in the Bahamas as well.
Okay. Gotcha. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna mostly touch up on, the CPB, and your finals run and whatnot with these past, 2, 3 years. But we'll start with the first question. So you previously served as a pitching coach for the Bahamas National Team. And how did that opportunity
Right.
first come about to you?
The manager, Albert Cartwright, Jerome Sands, they led the national team to. We actually hosted a tournament here in the Bahamas,
Hmm.
and they invited me to be a part of their staff, which I was greatly appreciative of. And they gave me the opportunity, and I took it. I took it, and I did my thing. I
There we go.
guess I can
There
say
we go.
that.
Yeah. All right, cool. Okay, so yeah. So you said that you haven't been with the national team for the past 2, 3 years, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so looking back on your time with the national team, what were some of the biggest lessons or experiences that stood out to you as a coach?
Playing against other countries, you realize how big baseball is,
Mhm.
in the world, right? You realize there's different types of baseball, you know, like Dominican, China play a different type. You have different types of baseball, and you see like you get to meet people that actually love the game just as much as you.
Yeah.
Some even more because down in Dominican it's like that's like baseball haven down there. Everybody is baseball, baseball, baseball. So
Hmm.
watching to see how they play, their talent level, it makes you see like how much consistency people actually put into baseball. I
Yeah.
love it.
Now, baseball is a beautiful sport. I'll agree with you.
And the atmosphere is different.
Yeah,
Everything is just
absolutely.
when you play baseball at a high level, you understand like what the work is about.
Hmm.
You know,
Okay.
everybody chase everybody chases a dream to be a major leaguer, but not everybody put the work in to be a major leaguer. But on a
Like,
high level, like high level when you play and you see like the work.
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, that MLB is the highest level. I mean, there's still even collegiate, super competitive. Like that's
Right.
baseball right there and stuff like that. So I completely understand where you're coming from. All right. So next question. When developing young pitchers in the Bahamas, what are the key fundamentals you believe that they must master early on? Like what are the key things, like basic key things?
The biggest thing for me with the young kids is control because Bahamian kids were so athletic,
Hmm.
very very athletic, and like they naturally just throw hard.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing is trying to tame and control it. So I would focus on control first, and
Okay.
then velocity. You know,
Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha.
mechanics. They were so raw with everything.
Hmm.
We lack we lack mechanics at times, and I think that's one thing we should focus on.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you've been involved with the World Cups of Palm Beach tournament before. What
Yeah.
has your overall experience been with WCPB?
Um, Competitive, man. Really competitive games. You know, there's never been a year I've been a part of the Palm Beach World Cup to Palm Beaches, and
Hmm.
the games were not competitive. Every game we played, we fought for,
Hmm.
whether it be every game was competitive, and that's why I continue to go down there, man, and actually play because we love competitive games. That's
Absolutely.
that's how my kids get better, playing against the best. That's
Of course.
that's that's how you get better. And
Gotcha.
I think the World Cup to Palm Beaches. it's a tournament where you can play against some really good competition.
Hmm. Cool. All right. So speaking on WCPB, we can talk about your finals. So your team previously made a run into the finals at the WCPB. What do you remember most
Right.
about that experience in the group of players?
Um, that was a really talented group of kids I had. Um, we played in the championship game against a USA team,
Hmm.
and I from talking to the coach, I think coming into the tournament they were 17-0 or something like that,
Hmm.
and when they played us, we actually beat them, and it was a really good. It was competitive, man, and those group of guys I carried, they were pretty good. Even the guys that we played against, they were pretty good, and that might have been one of the top two best games I've been a part of.
There we go.
Most definitely, man. If
Nah,
if
we
you were
love
if
to
you were
hear
there
that.
to watch it and see it, I think it was streamed. I think the
Game of streams?
game might have been streamed on YouTube. I'm
Yeah.
not sure,
I
but
know we have a few. We have a
streamed
few
on YouTube.
videos. Yeah, we have a
Yeah,
few videos on YouTube and whatnot. But let's see.
yeah, man. I think it was like something like bottom of the fifth tie game, and then we went ahead two, and then they came back and went ahead one, and
Hmm.
it was very very exciting,
Those
man.
those are the
I think
best
that might
games.
have been the best thing for me,
Hmm. There we go. Okay.
you know.
Hmm. Okay. What makes a tournament like WCPB important for international players looking to gain exposure?
I think the importance of the tournament is to play against, like I say, earlier I was talking about gameplay.
Hmm.
You see different types of gameplay in that kind of tournament, like you got teams that just hit away, then you got teams that play small ball, and the pitching is different. You know what I mean? It's top tier pitching, but I feel like any team traveling to can get really good exposure from.
Hmm. Okay. No, I completely agree with you. Okay. So I have a few more questions and to hold you up too long. So for scouts watching this tournament, what should they be looking for when evaluating young pitchers from the Bahamas or the Caribbean in general?
Sorry, but you were breaking up. Say that again.
Oh, no, yeah, absolutely. I got you. So for scouts watching this tournament, what should they be looking for when evaluating young pitchers from the Bahamas or the Caribbean just in general?
Velo, man. It's like we have guys in the Caribbean that just throw hard, you know. For the past 4 or 5 years I've been coaching Little League. I've probably had a guy throwing almost 70 plus every year.
Ooh.
And so we always have velo, Dominican Republic, Panama. It
Hmm.
doesn't matter in the Caribbean. It's like these guys, where they're so athletic, it's just velo. Pitching from the Caribbean, really good pitcher. Takes really good pitcher.
Do you mind? Okay, I'm sorry, I apologize. Do you mind answering that question just one more time? You broke up. I barely heard you.
Oh, um, I was saying that if it's one thing a scout should be looking for is definitely a pitcher with velo. We have these kids come down from the Caribbean, but how they're so athletic, they they can throw it.
Hmm.
They can throw it just because they're so athletic. Pitcher
Yeah,
shows a lot as well. You know
gotcha.
what I mean? Being able to control the ball, spot up,
Hmm.
knowing when to throw off speed pitch, knowing when to throw a ball out the zone. Like a mindset at a young age can tell you the future of any ball player, to be honest.
Gotcha.
Literally.
I like that answer. Okay. And then, okay, there's a lot of excitement around the top prospects like Sebastian Walcott. So currently ranked among the top prospects in baseball. Like, what are your thoughts on the new wave of young international talent coming up?
And these guys coming up there, they're crazy, bro. We have young kids here having velos up over 100 at 15, 16 years old.
Hmm.
You got like you said, Sebastian Walcott, who's the number one. prospect for the Rangers right now. He's a generational talent, man. He's a 5 tool player,
Hmm.
and I've been watching it from he was a young kid, and his
Yeah.
mindset it was always to dominate. He always had a dominating mindset,
Hmm.
Um, but those group of guys, you got Ian Lewis of the Marlins,
Gotcha.
uh, PJ Murray with the Cubs, Christian
Hmm.
Robinson. He's with the Diamondbacks. Those guys are leading the way, and I think they're doing a pretty good job. And of course, you got Jazz right now
Yeah.
in the big league, 2 time All Star. So I mean, I think they're doing a pretty good job leading the way. I think the Bahamas still have a long way to go when it comes to developing,
Hmm.
but I think that those guys are making a very good imprint
I agree.
for us.
I agree. All right, so we got two more. So from your perspective as a pitching coach, what separates minor league pitchers who eventually reach the majors from those who don't?
I would say execution, you know. Um, at a certain level in the minors, everybody throws hard.
Hmm.
Everybody's mechanics is good. Everyone has a pretty good off speed, but you have to know how to execute in certain situations. You know what I mean? Like you have to be a dog.
Yeah.
Like the game is changing, and back then 95 was a big thing, and then 100 is a big thing. Now we have multiple guys throwing 100 plus. We have starters throwing 100 for 7 innings,
Yeah,
and
the
it's
game's
like,
evolving.
well, right, you got to be able to hit velo, but then you have guys that can hit 100 and
Hmm.
hit 102, like hit a good fastball. Like you have to know how to command that fastball and when to use your off speed. So I mean, everything is about. It's like I said, it's about mindset and execution. Like those, the work you put in will definitely show. Everybody works hard in the minors because they're getting paid to play,
Yeah.
and the goal is to get to the bigs.
Yeah, of course.
So it's about executing when need to.
Gotcha. That was a good answer. And then finally, so what advice would you give the to young pitchers who dream of representing their country and one day playing professional baseball?
My advice would be to work. You got kids playing baseball all over the world,
Hmm.
and that day you take off would be a day someone else add on to their work schedule. You have to be consistent. Consistency is key with everything, and not just in baseball and life. You have to stay consistent.
Hmm.
You can't be slacking off. You can't think that the world is going to give you it. You have to literally work for whatever you want. You know what I mean? So if you know at a young age, like you love the game and you want to pursue it, whether it be to go to college or play in the bigs, be a minor leaguer, you got
Hmm.
to work for it. You know what I mean? Like, and then there's so much resources right now, man, with the internet and the
Yeah.
coaches you have around you. Like, there's no reason for you to have to struggle when there's so much resources.
Hmm.
Like, take the initiative and go ahead and do some extra stuff.
Absolutely. Okay.
Focus, focus on you and what
Mhm.
you need to do to be better. Stay consistent. That would be my advice. Stay consistent.
There we go. All right. Well, that concludes our interview. I appreciate you for taking your time out of your day to
No
speak with
problem, man.
me. And we look forward to seeing you in this year's upcoming tournament.
For sure, for sure.
Absolutely. You enjoy the rest of your day, boss. All right.
Thank you. Same.
Thank you.
All right.